Have you ever considered the real-world implications of a world without cybersecurity? Picture this: a world where personal information, from your social security number to your credit card details, is open to prying eyes. A world where businesses face the constant threat of data breaches, potentially losing millions or even billions in revenue. A world where critical infrastructures like power grids or healthcare systems are vulnerable to malicious hackers. This is not some dystopian fiction. These are real possibilities if cybersecurity measures are not in place. From the infamous Yahoo data breach in 2016, which affected over 3 billion accounts, to the WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017 that crippled thousands of computers worldwide, we've seen the havoc that lax cybersecurity can wreak. In our increasingly digital age, robust cybersecurity measures are not just a luxury, they're a necessity. In our homes, in our workplaces, and everywhere in between, cybersecurity is crucial. Without cybersecurity, our data, privacy, and even national security could be at risk. From its inception to the present day, cybersecurity has undergone a remarkable transformation. In the early days of the internet, cybersecurity was a relatively simple affair. Password protections and firewalls were the primary lines of defense. These basic measures were often enough to deter most cyber threats. But as the internet grew, so did the complexity and sophistication of cyber attacks. In response, cybersecurity measures had to evolve. The early 2000s saw the rise of antivirus software designed to detect and remove malicious programs before they could wreak havoc on a system. But even as these defenses improved, cybercriminals were finding new ways to breach them. The introduction of cloud computing and the widespread use of mobile devices in the late 2000s and early 2010s further complicated the cybersecurity landscape. Cybersecurity had to expand beyond the confines of individual computers and networks to protect data in transit and at rest in the cloud. Today, we're in the era of AI-driven cybersecurity. Advanced algorithms can analyze patterns and detect threats in real time, often before they have a chance to do any damage. AI has also introduced predictive capabilities, allowing us to anticipate and mitigate potential threats before they materialize. But remember, cybersecurity is a constant game of cat and mouse. As cybercriminals become more sophisticated, so too must our defenses. As technology advances, so too does the complexity of cybersecurity threats and the measures needed to combat them. In a world where digital threats are ever evolving, what does the future of cybersecurity look like? Today, cybersecurity stands as a formidable pillar of our digital world, a guardian against the shadows of cyber threats. It's a landscape shaped by artificial intelligence and machine learning, technologies that have become our frontline defense. They sift through vast networks, detecting anomalies and thwarting attacks even before they strike. But as we look to the future, we see a horizon marked by continuous innovation and relentless adaptation. Cybersecurity must evolve faster than the threats it faces. It must anticipate, adapt, and advance. Tomorrow's cybersecurity won't just be about building taller walls. It will be about creating smarter systems, ones that learn, predict, and react. New technologies will emerge, old ones will be refined, and the battleground will shift as new threats rise from the digital shadows. But one thing is certain: the future of cybersecurity is one of constant evolution, a never-ending race to stay one step ahead of the threats that loom in the digital shadows. So what have we learned about the importance and evolution of cybersecurity? We've explored the vital role it plays in our digital world, acting as the shield that protects us from a myriad of online threats. We've journeyed through its evolution, witnessing it transform and adapt to counter emerging threats. We've also peeked into the future, where it continues to innovate in the face of new challenges. Remember, cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data. It's about safeguarding our way of life in an increasingly digital world.